Hi guys, welcome back. Today is a foundation Friday. I'm going to introduce you to a foundation that I've been using quite a lot. In fact, my most recent video, which was the fall faves and fails, it was one of my favorite new makeups that I have come across. Now, I've actually been using the brand for a while, and this is an Irish brand called AU. I first stumbled across them on Instagram, gosh, at the end of last year. I first purchased their concealer, and I bought it as a duo. It's the Instant Under Eye Concealer set that comes with this fantastic little brush. So I've been using these for close to a year, and I really like both of them a lot, particularly the brush. I've been using that nonstop. So in March, I decided to give one of their foundations a try because they were having an incredible sale. I bought this foundation for 10 euros, which was a steal. This is called the Perfect Skin Foundation, and I have that in color 3, which is the medium. So what they say about it, it's a lightweight matte foundation infused with hyaluronic acid to help hydrate the skin, but still hold firm for 24 hours. It's sweat, humidity, and water resistant, and it blurs and reduces the look of pores and imperfections for a flawless finish. Now, I have been using this quite a bit. I find that it's not as heavy if I apply it in a certain way, and it does actually stay in place all day, which is fantastic. So I bought that last March, but I didn't actually open it up until, gosh, I say probably a month or two ago. So not long after I picked up the foundation, there was a sale that came on again, and I was able to pick up a kit. It was called the Glow Kit, and it came with a whole bunch of other stuff. So this came with the concealer and the concealer brush. It has a trio of wands. It has a blush, it has a contour, and a highlight wand. It came with this really small little mirror for the purse, and it comes with a tiny little bit of loose powder, all of which came in this lovely little bag. Now, I thought this was a steal. So if you added up the price of all of these individually, it would be about 136 euros. So they were having a sale for 75 euros. So you got all that stuff for 75 euros plus. Since I signed up for their emailing, I got an extra 10% off. So I got all of these for 67 euros. Yay. But I've never tried them. They've been sitting over there in the same basket that foundation sat in for a very long time. So today I'm going to do a full face using all of these products, and we're going to see how they work together. So I'm starting off with a clean face. I have done all of my lotions and potions, and I did actually just put on some mascara and a little eyebrow pencil and a tiny bit of eyeshadow, because I'm not going to be doing any eye stuff because I haven't purchased those yet. So first, we're going to start with the foundation. Now, I always put it on a palette because I just can't stand the stuff on my hands. It just drives me crazy. So that's on one pump. That's all I'm going to use. And I'm going to use a beauty blender. Now, I've done this with the blender, and I've also done it with the brush, and I find that the coverage is a lot heavier with the brush, and I don't really want a lot of heavy coverage, so I prefer to use this with the sponge. I wasn't able to wear as much of this over the summer either because it's a bit on the lighter side. I go really dark in the summer, so I do find that I have to change my makeups based on that. I probably should have actually clipped my hair back. That wasn't very smart. It does look a little bit light, actually. The things you notice when you have a ring light on. Most of the times I do not have a ring light on when I'm doing my makeup. So it certainly shows up a lot more. Okay, gosh, I'm not even going to use half a pump, I'd say. So when I do the makeup, the heavier bits tend to be in the center of the face because that's where I keep my redness. Not keep it. That's where it lives. Although I wasn't very red today, so that's great. So mostly I'm just pushing the same amount of product over. I'm not putting too much additional product on. It does look a bit light, actually. How have I not noticed that? I've been wearing this loads. Probably need a darker color. What do you think? It's nice though. I haven't even used half a pump. This foundation is going to last me forever. Okay. So there's the base. Now I'm going to go in with the concealer. So this is the concealer I actually bought last year, and it's in a slightly darker color. This is in 3.0. It actually works perfectly. The one that came in my kit was 2.5. It's a bit lighter. I haven't used that one yet because I've already got one. So you twist it. It has this little ball sort of applicator, and I tend to put it just in the centers and sort of out at the edge. And I'm going to use the brush that I already had. I'm just going to move that around. I don't really like to drag it because I prefer to pat it, even though you probably are supposed to drag it, but I don't really like dragging the skin underneath my eyes because I feel that that's starting to really thin. Yeah, that's lovely, isn't it? I forgot to mention all of the brushes that came in this kit. Very impressive. One is the mini buffer, which I'm assuming you would use for the foundation, but I'm probably going to use it for the wands. This is their angled contour brush, and then it has the concealer and highlighter, and I just think this is a fabulous brush. Like I said, I've been using that for ages. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to go in with, I think, let me start off by saying I'm not really great yet with the contouring and the highlighting and all that stuff, and it's not stuff that I do on a regular basis at all. But these look like beautiful products, and I'm excited to try them. I'm going to start with the contour wand first. This is in Cool Contour. Okay, so that took me a while to figure out. You just twist it first, and that's how you, I guess, release the product. Don't know how much is in that, but anyway. Okay, and then I'm just going to put this here. And I'm going to use this little blending brush. Oh, I think I've used too much, have I? I don't know. What do we think? It's nice, actually. Okay. I think I might need to enter more contour into my life. That's actually quite nice. It's very subtle. I'm always afraid I'm going to have this line there. I'm also afraid I'm going to put it in the wrong place. But I think that's quite nice. Oh yeah, this is going in the old bag. I'm off to Lisbon tomorrow, so that's really nice. Oh, I'm definitely going to be experimenting with that more. That's beautiful. Oh, very subtle. Can you see a difference? The next thing I'm going to use is the blush. This is the color Peach. I quite like peaches and corals and that sort of warmer tones. I like them a lot. To make sure this is coming out. Okay, and I'm just going to put that there. Jeez. What brush should I use? I'm going to use this little mini brush. Yeah, that's pretty. Pretty. My hair's stuck in it. That's very nice. Yeah, pretty. Lovely. That's the perfect color. That's really nice. So you can see what that looks like with the little bit of color on it. That's really pretty. And the last one is the liquid highlighter. Liquid Light. I don't know if it comes in a color. Not sure. Can't tell. We're going to twist it. We're going to release the color. And I'll just put that right there. Oh, you don't see that at all. That's interesting. Comes out as a color, but I'm not really seeing it. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay. Can you see that? Subtle. It is very subtle. Can you even see the difference? Probably not. I might put a little bit of that right there. It's definitely not super sparkly. It's you know, it's subtle. It's subtle, which is what I like.
Is it subtle, Mary?
It is. Smart ass. Yes, it's subtle. I could probably have a little bit more blush, actually. Not sure. Sheer blush. I'm actually going to put a little bit more blush on, because I shouldn't be putting it over my highlighter. Bad Mary. Which one did I use? This one. Just to give a little bit of color, more color. So this is the finished look. What do you think? I really, really like this makeup, and it's not as heavy as it would be for normal filming days, but this is how I would wear it if I wasn't actually doing filming. So I don't like to look made up. So if there's color in my cheeks, it's, you know, I want it to look more natural. So there's not a whole lot of stuff going on with this, but I love it. I love the finish. And this is going to stay put. This is going to last for hours, which is unusual for me in makeup. And I think that one of the things that is so great about this, I don't think I knew it was a matte foundation when I bought it. Now, I don't think it's super matte, but I do think that it's probably more suited to my skin because I've learned quite recently that I actually have oily skin, so that's contributing to my foundations not lasting as long. This is a lovely foundation, and it's going to stay put. And I didn't even have to use any powder. There's nothing there. Ooh, this came with powder. Oh, sure, we're going to give it a little try. Actually, I forgot. This came with a teeny tiny little sample of loose powder, and I'm going to try this under the eyes, because oftentimes I will set my under eye concealer, but I think this is going to be, it seems to have a lot of sparkle in it, so I don't know how this is going to go. Doesn't look too sparkly, does it? I don't think so. You don't really need powder with this makeup. It is quite surprising to me. I really like it. I think it's beautiful. Now, I do think I'm going to probably have to get a darker shade because I'm feeling it's a little bit lighter than the rest of the body. Or I might just put some bronzer on with it. And it's really funny that I didn't notice until right now that it's just a little bit on the light side. But I think it's beautiful and I love it. So just a couple of details about pricing and all of these things. This foundation comes in 10 colors and it retails for 35 euros. And I just think it's beautiful. I think it's a fantastic foundation and y'all should check it out. As for the other pieces, you cannot get this kit anymore. I know that they've launched some new kits in time for Christmas, but it's not this particular bundle. These wands retail for 20 euros each, or you can buy them as a kit for 55 euros. You can buy the concealer on its own for 18, or you can buy the two of these together for 30. I would absolutely get the brush if you're getting this because it's just so beautiful and I've used it with other stuff too. So that's it for me today, guys, using the AU makeup. I absolutely love it and I'm wearing it more and more these days. It has become my go-to. I know a lot of you aren't actually based in Ireland, but I did reach out to the company to confirm that they ship worldwide, and I think it's only 10 euros to get it anywhere in the world. So I will have links for all of these products down below, so you guys should check it out. Well, that's it for today's video. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for staying. And if you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, I'll see you at the next video. Bye. Doesn't say. They always have to say how much is it. Oh well, anyway, it's fine.